And that's past the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
City. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Modric running with the ball. Ribéry, and he's in on goal. Not a hint of... And the finish! Modric finds himself offside. Can he get away here? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pinches it off him. Has a look up and delivers. And a chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
He's found a way through. Ball's gone out of play. Tomori. Now it's Selmakers. And this is Ribéry. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Costa. He's had it taken off him. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver. De Ketelaere. And that is the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. That gets us going once more. Scalvini. Now it's Selmakers.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. He's in one-on-one. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. City. Scalvini. Ricci with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
De Roon. Ricci does really well there, strong defending. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Batistuta. And that has left him in a heap. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Foot in. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. And the shot! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for options for movement. And it's been played through. And this is Ribery. Big chance! It's loose. That's another chance! And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, super ball! Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Estupinian. Batistuta looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Salamanca's made a good run there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Chance! Off the post! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Jimenez coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared.
Ribery! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 59.
Atalanta can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. Ribéry. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Atalanta making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 20.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Serginho, good strong midfield running here. Now he's running away. Can he finish? Goal! And that takes him up to 30.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto. Numero 27.
Jim City. He's beaten the last man. Takes on his marker. Just eases him off the ball. Ederson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Heading backwards. Ricci. And here's Ribéry. Might be danger here. Batistuta! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Jim City. Now Ederson. Nice looking ball. Pass is just off target. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta. Ploughing through the middle. That's that, the end. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's